So if you wanna know about the care I give to these plants, they usually like this one sits in a north facing window, doesn't get any light, direct light, but still gets lots of light because my window is pretty bright and yeah, it's very well lit. I have lots of plants hanging and it's pretty nice. But this big one I had under grow light. I feel like that's why it does have more variegation on it, because it is under grow light. This one I had in a kind of like southwest window, but it doesn't get light all the day because there is a big tree in my house that blocks the light, and it maybe gets 1 or 2 hour direct light, and yeah, and the rest of the day it doesn't, just like it's very bright. This one as well, they've been in the same window, and I'm planning to put my propagation that I'm propagating today in the north facing window, or maybe some of them under grow light. But yeah, I mean they don't need much humidity, I noticed, unless maybe you want them to flower. Like the ones that have been under grow light, because that room is the humidity is around 40 to 50. It has flowered before, but the ones that I had in this window, they haven't flowered. I think they have just grown a lot, but haven't flowered. I feel like maybe that's because of the humidity. So maybe if you want your plants to flower, have higher humidity. But if you don't care, just want them for foliage and loving the leaves, I would say the regular light and humidity of the room works. Like humidity here, I live in Calgary, so the humidity is around around 20. It's not high, but anyway, let's get started on propagating. So my plan is to just so my plan for propagating is just to cut these plants and then dip them in my rooting powder, and then put them in soil, and just water them, keep them a little bit moist for a few days, and then after that just keep an eye on when they start rooting. And yeah, it's pretty easy. I would say this plant is very easy going and pretty easy, grows pretty easy. So if you have one of these, make sure you propagate a lot, because then you'll have more plants. Like my original plant, it was actually a cutting I got. I don't know which strand now, but it was like very small, like had a few, like maybe this much leaf. And also when I did trade it with someone and it was full of trips, I had to isolate it. I didn't think it would leave, but I did isolate it, and also put diatomaceous earth all over it, and it recovered, and it started growing, and yeah, and it doesn't have trips anymore. It's been, I think, 1.5 years I have this plant, and it just keeps growing and giving more. I have given many cuttings to other people. I have traded with people, so yeah, it's a pretty easy plant to have and to care for, and it easily flowers if your humidity is a little bit higher than mine. But yeah, good luck. In general, it's pretty easy to take care and propagate and everything, I would say.